This is 21 News, and I'm Will Pratt. And tonight, we'll be looking at the impact of the Spanish conquest of the Incas.
What were some of the impacts the Spanish conquest caused on the Incas?
One of the main impacts the Spanish conquest caused was that it decreased their population by almost 90%. This destroyed most of their culture because there weren't enough people to keep the culture alive.
How were the Incas killed?
Well, the thing that killed most of the Incas was smallpox and some other diseases.
Did the Spanish impact on the Incas' language?
The Spanish conquest killed the Incan language because the Spanish were scared that the Incas would try to rise back up and take over the Spanish using their language because the Spanish didn't understand it.
Do you think the language would have helped the Incans take over?
Well, it would have definitely helped the Incas take over because there are a large population of Incas and only a small of Spanish.
What do you think the main outcome from the Spanish conquest was?
The main outcome of the Spanish conquest was gaining more land and finding fortune and riches from their mines.
Thank you for spending your time with us to speak about the conquest of the Spanish.
My pleasure.
Do you think the Spanish conquest was worth it?
Definitely. It was worth it. It made the nation much bigger and richer.
Was it hard to conquer the Incas?
It was quite easy with our advanced weaponry and men on horseback. Even with way less numbers, it was much quicker than I thought it would be. It also was easy because there was a civil war that just ended, so the fighters were injured and diseased, had killed many of them also.
If something could have been done better, what would have it been?
I think that everything was timed perfectly and have not gone better at all.
Thank you for letting me interview you.
No problem. What's life like in the Inca society today?
Life was pretty good until the Spanish came along and destroyed our homes and villages and took our people away for slavery.
How have things changed from being civilized to being completely torn apart by the Spanish?
Things have changed dramatically from the Spanish conquest, such as they have killed over half of our people and taken the rest into personal slaves. So you could say things have changed a lot.
In your own words, can you tell us why they may have invaded in the first place?
One of the reasons I think they invaded was to occupy more land for themselves.
Have any rules or laws changed during this period of time?
Yes, in fact, many laws have changed compared to the traditional ways, such as we as Incan people have no rights and have minimal way of life.
Are there any benefits from this conquest in your way?
No, not at all. The Spanish just came along and took our village and our people for themselves.
What do you think is their biggest benefit?
Well, I thought about it. There's a tiny benefit for them having all this new land, but most of it they were just burnt and destroyed. So if you think about it, they didn't benefit at all.
Well, thank you for your time.
That's alright, I'm just happy to tell you about my life.
That's great. Sorry, that's all we have time for tonight. Join us next week when we look at the fall of the Roman Empire.